Alright, so I'm about to go see Star Wars The Last Jedi on Sunday, tomorrow. Today's Saturday. And I know most people have heard my Star Wars Sucks video, and I said in that video that I really didn't want to see this movie in theaters. I didn't want to do it because I know it's going to make $1 billion, and I just don't want to add to it. But my friend already bought the ticket for me. And I'm not paying. It's a free ticket, it's a free movie. I like films, so I don't mind sitting down and watching a 2 hour film, even if I don't even like the concept of it or anything about it. I don't mind sitting down and watching it and giving it a fair chance. But I'm getting a really bad feeling about this movie because there's a huge shift happening right now. And I noticed it because first of all, my Star Wars Sucks video is starting to get more views, funny enough. And people are like, oh, The Last Jedi sucks. And I'm like, wow, that's strange that people are just coming out and saying that immediately, like the film just released, right? And people are already saying that. It's not even been like 3 days. And then I went to Rotten Tomatoes because the last thing I saw on there was the 94% critic score, that the film got. And I think it's a 93 right now, but it's a 93% fresh score, over 200 critics, all saying it's one of the best Star Wars films, better than Empire Strikes Back. And then, what really blew my mind is that I looked over, literally just 2 centimeters to the right, on the audience score. The audience score, as of right now, is sitting at a 57%. It was a 58% earlier. It just dropped to a 57%. It's probably going to drop again. This is insane, dude. The audience is saying the movie's trash. It's a fucking tipped over popcorn bucket symbol next to it. So that means it's like trash, right? It's blowing my mind. The audience doesn't think the movie is good. And then you go to the Justice League's page on Rotten Tomatoes, and the critic score is a rotten score of 40%, and then the audience score has an 80%. And it's been above 80 since the movie came out. It's been 80 or above since Justice League came out. It's probably going to drop to like a 70, like within a few months because, a lot of people like to hate on Justice League just for the hell of it. So there's probably Marvel marks going in there and giving it a negative review for the hell of it. But initially, Justice League had like an 84% audience score, which is really good. That means a lot of the audience liked it. And that's like out of like what? 20,000 people? 80%? That's fucking amazing. That means most people like the movie. That means the critics are the minority right now. The critics are the minority. Like, does no one realize this? Like, every critic saying Star Wars The Last Jedi is the best Star Wars movie, and the audience is saying it sucks. According to the audience, like, Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith are better than The Last Jedi, which is nuts. I think The Phantom Menace got a higher score than this audience score. I think it did. Didn't it? I don't know. I have to check it again. I'm not going to check it right now, but you can look for it for yourself. But I could have swore The Phantom Menace at least got closer to a 57 or to above a 57 audience score. It's just blowing my mind right now. There's a huge shift happening. The people who don't like Justice League, the critics, Marvel marks, they're the minority. Like, are people realizing this? They are the minority of people. Most people liked Justice League. Everybody that I've seen it with likes it. I'm about to go see Justice League again Monday with my sister. The one I watched Twilight with. She dragged me to all those Twilight movies, so I'm going to drag her to Justice League. And she doesn't like superhero movies. She kind of like Batman vs. Superman. She kind of like Wonder Woman, but she hates all the Marvel films. She just hates all of them. Which, I didn't fucking, I didn't like influence her, She came to that conclusion on her own. I never told her how to think about those movies. And that's how she came to it. But, I'm going to go see with her Monday, and I'm really interested to see what she thinks about it. Maybe I'll even record our conversation with her permission, obviously. But yeah, man, this is blowing my mind that the critics and audiences are not in agreement at all with these major like blockbusters. The only one they have been is like Wonder Woman. That's like the critics and audiences agree that that's a great fucking film. But like Justice League, only the audience thinks it's great. The critics think it's not good. And Star Wars, the critics think it's good, but the audience thinks it's trash. This is insanity. This fucking shit that's happening right now. Nobody trusts critics anymore. And Star Wars has already made over $200 million already. It's not even Sunday yet. It's already made more than domestically more than Justice League has. That's a fucking insane fact right now. And it's probably going to break $1 billion just because it's called Star Wars. But everybody that's going to the movie and coming out, half the people going into this movie and coming out are not liking it. It's blowing my mind. And, I'm not expecting to like it. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to really be biting my tongue and trying really hard not to sigh too loud or roll my eyes too much. Just out of respect to people around me in case there's like people that, really want to see it. Because I hate that shit when I go to a DC film and, like the Batman vs. Superman. When I saw Batman vs. Superman in theaters for like the 5th or 6th time, I could hear people like chuckling at the Martha thing, and that really pissed me off. Like more than anything else. Like you don't even have the common decency or respect to just take the movie in and just respect what the filmmaker's trying to do. You don't even have like common decency to do that. That's fucking ridiculous. So, I'm not gonna, I'm gonna try not to be disrespectful when I'm seeing Star Wars, but when I get out of Star Wars, I'm gonna definitely I'm definitely record how I feel about it, and if my friend's down for it, I'll record what he thinks about it, because he has been looking forward to this movie for months. Like he bought the tickets early. Like he's been looking forward to this shit. I bought the tickets for Justice League. He bought the tickets for Star Wars. He loved Justice League too. Like me and him, we love Justice League, and he's been really looking forward to Star Wars, and I fucking hate Star Wars right now. I used to love it so much. Used to love Star Wars so much. I fucking hate it now. So I'm not looking forward to this. I have a really bad feeling in the pit of my gut about this. And he's blissfully unaware of what I'm seeing. And, I wonder if he's going to turn around, after this movie. I wonder if he's going to start thinking how I'm thinking after we see this movie. Because this is not a good sign, man. Audiences hate this shit. If he's still probably going to try to defend it and everything. That's great, It'll make the conversation interesting if I record it. It'll make it interesting. Like, if he's, defending and I'm shredding it, it's just going to be a good contrast. So, but if we agree, that'll also be fun. We both could shred it, but either way, yeah, man. See Star Wars tomorrow. Not really looking forward to it. The movie's making a shit ton of money. You can't really boycott it at this point. It's fucking gonna make $1 billion. It's already made over $200 million domestically. It's already made that. It's fucking ridiculous. This movie's gonna make a stupid amount of money. Here we go. This is happening. I am not looking forward to this. It's crazy. This is probably the first Star Wars movie in my life that I have not looked forward to. I even was kind of looking forward to Rogue One because of how it was going to like sync up with Episode 4, but then that movie was just complete trash. That movie was just so bad. Not even Alan Tudyk could save that movie. He was the robot in that movie. I love that actor. Not even he could save the movie. But let's see, man. Let's see. Yeah, so next time you hear from me, it's probably gonna be a review of that and everything. Try to hold back all your spoilery comments. I watched a couple spoiler videos, but I didn't really understand what they were saying. One of them said that Rey flies at one point like Superman. I didn't understand that at all. I'm like, what are you talking about? One of them said like the Rebel Alliance, like they all die at some point. Like I didn't understand that either. Like what? The spoilers make no sense because I haven't seen the movie, so I really don't know what they're fucking talking about. But yeah, I'm gonna see it. I'll give it one little chance. The second they do something wrong, the second I'm not liking where it's going, that's it, man. I'm gonna start dissecting the movie. So here we go. I'll see y'all there in my Star Wars review. Probably very late tomorrow night. Probably early Monday morning, something like that. But yeah, wish me luck. Bye bye for now.